Modern football is no longer decided only by goals, trophies, or moments of magic on the pitch. Today, the real battle often begins far from the stadium lights, inside spreadsheets, transfer markets, and valuation charts. And that is exactly where this latest report takes us, because the newly released list of the world's most valuable national football teams has revealed some surprising truths, some expected giants, and one eye-catching underdog that no one saw coming. And if you think international football is still only about passion and patriotism, think again, because the numbers behind these teams tell a powerful story of talent, branding, investment, and global influence. And right now, football fans around the world are asking one question: which national team is truly the most expensive in the world? As the football economy continues to explode, players have transformed into global brands, their market values rising and falling with every performance, every trophy, every injury, and every viral moment. And naturally, the combined market value of a national team has become a serious talking point in modern football discussions, because a high valuation not only reflects raw talent, but also indicates depth, youth potential, commercial appeal, and future dominance. And in this latest ranking, traditional powerhouses stand tall, South American giants hold their ground, European elites dominate the top, and one unexpected nation sneaks into the top 10 to shock the football world, beginning with South America's most glamorous giant, Brazil, who once again prove why they are never far from the summit, as the five-time world champions have secured a place among the top 5 most valuable national teams on the planet, ranking 4th overall, a position that reflects both their frightening attacking depth and their unmatched ability to produce world-class talent generation after generation. With players like Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Bruno Guimaraes, and several emerging sensations commanding enormous market values in Europe's biggest leagues. And when you add rising stars like Estevao and other highly rated youngsters to the mix, Brazil's valuation becomes a testament to their relentless footballing factory. Because even during periods of transition or disappointment, Brazilian players remain among the most sought-after assets in world football, and that attacking firepower combined with commercial magnetism has pushed Brazil's total squad value to an astonishing 932 million euros, a figure that translates to approximately 13,312 crore Bangladeshi taka, making them not only South America's most valuable national team, but also one of the most commercially powerful squads in international football. Yet despite Brazil's intimidating numbers, they are not the most valuable team in South America's football rivalry narrative, because just behind them sits their eternal rivals, the reigning world champions Argentina, a team whose market value may trail Brazil's, but whose on-field achievements tower above many, as Lionel Messi's presence alone continues to elevate Argentina's global brand even in the latter stages of his career. While younger stars like Julian Alvarez and Enzo Fernandez are rapidly increasing their own valuations through consistent performances at the highest levels of club football, supported by battle-hardened figures such as Christian Romero and exciting prospects like Franco Mastantuono, all contributing to Argentina's overall market strength. And although Argentina's total valuation stands at 575 million euros, or roughly 8,210 crore Bangladeshi taka, significantly lower than Brazil's, their recent dominance on the international stage reminds everyone that market value does not always guarantee silverware. Yet it certainly amplifies expectations, influence, and global attention. And while South American fans debate pride and prestige, Europe's heavyweights have firmly seized control of the top of this list, with England emerging as the undisputed leader as the world's most valuable national football team, a title that reflects years of investment in youth development, elite coaching structures, and the unmatched financial power of the Premier League, because England's current squad is overflowing with young superstars who are not only delivering on the pitch, but also dominating the transfer market, with names like Jude Bellingham, Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, Declan Rice, and several others commanding extraordinary valuations that collectively push England's total market value to a staggering 1.3 billion euros, or approximately 18,612 crore Bangladeshi taka, making them the first national team in the world to comfortably surpass the billion-euro mark, and this financial dominance highlights how the Premier League's global reach, broadcasting power, and commercial influence continue to inflate the value of English players at an unprecedented rate, even as critics question whether this valuation will eventually translate into major international trophies. Just behind England, France came agonizingly close to taking the top spot, settling for second place with a squad value of 1.29 billion euros. A number that underlines why Les Blues remain one of the most feared and balanced teams in world football, because when a national squad boasts a generational superstar like Kylian Mbappe alongside experienced leaders such as Antoine Griezmann and midfield dynamos like Aurelien Tchouameni and Eduardo Camavinga, it naturally commands enormous market respect, and France's valuation reflects not just individual brilliance, but also their ability to seamlessly blend youth, experience, physicality, and tactical intelligence, making them perpetual contenders in every major tournament. While sitting just behind them in third place is Spain, a nation that has once again re-established itself among football's elite through a golden wave of youth, led by players like Pedri, Gavi, and the sensational Lamine Yamal, whose emergence has reignited memories of Spain's historic dominance. And with a total squad value of approximately 1.15 billion, Spain's rise back into the top tier demonstrates how technical excellence, youth development, and club-level success at Barcelona and beyond can rapidly restore a national team's global standing, signaling that Spain's future may be just as powerful as its past. And as the list continues, Portugal claimed fifth place, powered not only by Cristiano Ronaldo's enduring global influence, but also by a new generation of stars like João Felix, Bruno Fernandes, Rafael Leao, and others whose market values have skyrocketed thanks to consistent performances across Europe's top leagues, allowing Portugal to remain firmly entrenched among the world's elite despite transitioning away from reliance on a single superstar. While Germany occupies sixth position, with players like Jamal Musiala and Joshua Kimmich driving the Mannschaft's valuation upward as Germany rebuilds its identity through youth and technical modernization, followed by the Netherlands, who slot in just ahead of Argentina, thanks to high-value stars such as Matthijs de Ligt and Frankie de Jong, players whose consistency and versatility keep Dutch football financially relevant, even as they search for international glory. And then comes the most unexpected twist in the entire ranking, because sitting at 10th place is Turkey,